Hello, this is Jens from SecurityValley, and in this write-up we gonna check how to solve the good authentication challenge in the coding category. So therefore I've already logged into ctf.securityvalley.org, has set my filter for categories to coding, and let's jump in the next challenge. So again, we open the challenge here and open the link that points us to the GitHub repository, to the good authentication JS. It's obviously the next JavaScript challenge. And let's explore a little bit again here the validate function, because that it's obviously the algorithm that you need to understand to solve the challenge. So the first thing that we encounter here is that it is required at least a length of 12 characters. Then we see that the password with length of 12 gets divided in 3 blocks with the same length of 4 characters. Then we see in line 31 the first iteration that iterates over the array of arrays. Then we see that in each block within the array of blocks, we check if the index is 0. That means we are in the first block, which is the first 4 characters here from the user input, which is the password here. And then we see it's iterate again over the block here, get the char code of the input and do an XOR operation here with 7. And the same goes for the next block, which is here block 2. There each of the 4 characters inside the second block get XOR'd with 11. And then you see everything else in block 3, which are the last 4 characters from the user input, get also XOR'd with the number 9. So, and we see that the crafted input needs to be exactly match that specific string here. So, to solve the challenge, it's crucial to know that the XOR operation is a reversible operation, so to say. So that means we can simply use that string here. So let's copy and paste that. Let's open up an editor and create 3 blocks with 4 characters. So that means we have the first one here, which needs to be XOR'd with 7 to get the original input. The next one XOR'd with 11, and then the last block gets XOR'd with 9. So to easily solve that, you can use a tool called CyberChef, and we need simply copy and paste our input inside. So let's first start here with that input. And we want an XOR operation with the key of 7. And we see directly the first block is obviously this. So let's write it down. Then copy and paste the next block. And we have here the XOR operation with 11, but this seems to be a decimal input. And you see that it's the original input from the second block. So let's write it down and then use the last one, and it was XOR'd with the number 9, and we see this is cool. So maybe this, well, not maybe, this is the input that we expect. So let's quickly check that by copy and paste the code here. Get a terminal. Let's jump in the temp directory and create simple a test file here, a test.js file. Let's copy and paste. Then let's run with node the code and enter this underscore is underscore cool. And we see we have successfully solved the challenge, and you can now get the flag by running the curl command here as outputted here in the terminal to get the flag and get the points. And the intention here, or the motivation behind that challenge, was to show you that an XOR operation is reversible, and how to specifically recover input that was XOR'd with static keys here. So I hope you had fun watching, and see you in the next write-up.